75 automated speed cameras have been added across the city in an effort to better protect pedestrians and cyclists.
Enforcing speed limits will encourage drivers to slow down, respect the rules of the road.
I think what's going to happen pretty soon in Toronto is that they're going to reduce the speed to zero, and then they're going to force us to get out of the car and push our cars through the school zones.
After you guys done inflated the living cost, you guys done inflated the insurance cost, you guys done inflated the price of food. Now when mans are rushing to go get the money, you're taking pictures of mans, and we're getting tickets in the mail.
Hey, yo, Canadians, I have a quick question. Why is the Canadian government so persistent on pickpocketing the people for every penny? Nah, for real though, fam. It seems like every season the government is looking for a new reason to be in our pockets and stop us from eating. With the homelessness on the rise, housing is still rising, the grocery prices are still rising, and gas is not getting any cheaper. Now, I've been viral all over TikTok with this topic, but I seen a video on YouTube today that made me say, hold up, let me make a YouTube video about this, because this guy is saying everything I said as if he actually watched my video. So I've been speaking on this topic for the past couple months. I'm talking about these speed cameras. These speed cameras are a scam and a cash grab, and let's get straight into this. First, I'm going to play one of my videos, and I'm going to play that video of Rebel News, because it's a good video, and I'm going to play another one of my videos to close it off. Okay, so first of all, make sure you guys subscribe to the TikTok. If you're not subscribed to TikTok and you're from Toronto, you're really out of the loop. You must be sleeping under a rock. But yeah, because I be going viral on TikTok for real, you know what I mean, about the politics and all that stuff. But yo, let's look at this video quickly. Hold on. This video. Here it is right here.
Bro, Canada is one big scam. Why is the government always trying to extract every single dollar from anybody with money? It's like they want everybody on the TTC or in the biker lane. Like, don't piss me off, brother. This makes no sense. Toronto's doubling down on speed cameras, increasing them from 75 to 150. So you telling me after you guys done inflated the living cost, you guys done inflated the insurance cost, you guys done inflated the price of food, now when mans are rushing to go get the money, you're taking pictures of mans, and we're getting tickets in the mail, $300 tickets in the mail. These people do not want Canada to be the land of opportunity. They want Canada to be the land of poverty. I'm telling you. Not for real. It's like Canada just takes and takes and takes from its people and never gives back to its people. Do you know how much money these cameras make? In the first year, look at this. Toronto has collected more than 30 million of fines from speed cameras and tickets since the city rolled out the devices 2 years ago. That was in 2020. And every year, they're doubling the amount of cameras. They're doubling the amount of cameras. Brother, like, what are you doing with all this money? You're getting all this money off of people paying insurance, paying this, paying that. What's the point of having police on the street if we have red light cameras, speeding cameras? Fam, you can't sit there and tell me that's not a scam. You guys are sitting there putting up cameras, generating an extra $30 million a year. And what are you going to do with the money now? Oh, Canada's sending $200 million to Ukraine, $200 million to Bangladesh, $90 million to India. Like, brother, it makes no sense. When do you ever see? When have you ever seen Canada put $20 million to a recreational center in Toronto? Nothing like that ever happened in history. Bro, Canada is one big scam. Why is the government always trying to?
Right after this video went viral, I seen some shit with Olivia Chow said she's donating $400 million to Canadian recreational services. We yet to see that happening, but you could tell they're listening to the TikToks, bro. Like. This one got 2,000 likes, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's read some of the comments. We're rushing to pay our tickets to catch our next ticket to Ross. Alberta just banned them because it's a cash grab. Move to Alberta. I'm not moving to Alberta, but bro, if I'm moving anywhere, it's to the United States. I won't lie to you, bro. But shout out to Alberta for banning that. That's why Alberta's trying to separate from Canada too. They're on their own thing over there. You know what I mean? Real talk, Canada is highway robbery. Now let me play this video from Rebel News.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in West End, Toronto. And folks, I'm standing on Parkside Drive, just south of Algonquin Avenue. And this area is home to perhaps the most infamous speed camera in the world. You see, there has been a speed camera here on Parkside Drive since 2022. That was the aftermath of a fatal collision on Parkside, and the city decided they were going to monitor the speed, and if you disobeyed the speed limit, you would be automatically issued a fine. The only thing is, in the last 8 months, this speed camera has been cut down by someone or some people who are presumably not happy with the speed monitoring. And it has gone so dire that if you can look at that telephone pole yonder, folks, the Toronto Police Service has mounted their own camera. Yes, so welcome to Olivia Chow's Toronto.
Fam, they have cameras watching cameras. This whole thing is a big operation. How are you spending so much money into this thing? I have a video breaking this down too, and I didn't even bother dropping it on TikTok because I felt like I was inciting vandalism. You know what I mean? Because I was the one who started this whole wave of even bringing, like, I was the first whistleblower, no Diddy, on this whole street camera topic. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is after 8 months they made this video. They made this video, what, 2 weeks ago they posted this? Let's check. No, 5 days ago they posted this. 5 days ago. Now if you go to the TikTok, go to my TikTok now. Watch. That's the sixth time they cut that down. You know what I mean? I made a video on this. Let's see. This is when it was the
Finally, people, some action. The people have spoken, you know what I mean? Taking matters into their own hands. This is what I like to hear, because I'm not going to do it with my black ass. Notorious speed
You see that? I made sure I put the disclaimer out there, bro, because I'm not doing that with my black ass, bro.
camera in Toronto vandalized for the 4th time in 5 months. The 4th time in 5 months, people. Can we go 5 for 5? Can we go 5 for 5? Despite generating $7 million in fines, residents say it's done little to improve safety on a dangerous stretch. It's a co-wall and a finesse, brother. When are you gonna realize the government is just taking advantage of naive, tax-paying Canadians? Fam, you think if a man is drinking and driving, he has time to think about speeding? Brother, they're hiding these speed cameras in some spots too, where they look like the electricity boxes. Brother, I'm sober and sometimes I don't even see these speed cameras. I'm not even fully against speed cameras. There should be speed cameras in school zones. I get it, you know what I mean? But after 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, that should turn off till the next day. You have a speed camera just randomly on Jane. With no school there, no nothing, just grass. You're putting speed cameras in front of the hospital. Brother, I swear the ambulance speeds every day trying to save lives. Make it make sense. Brother, imagine, my
Yo, Coco Nick right here. And my TikTok comment said, the daily dose of hood news. You already know. You already know, don't kill me. Yo.
side thing is pregnant. How am I gonna rush to the hospital and make sure our baby comes out properly? Imagine I get peppered up. How am I gonna speed? I'm supposed to drive slow and take my time. Fam, people are out here complaining that they're catching 5-kilometer tickets.
Next person right here says, I heard no lies told. Imagine my sidekick. Oh gosh. People just love the jokes, eh? People take the jokes too seriously, bro. Speed camera. It's a ripoff. 4 tickets for.
It's that these things have no leniency, you know what I mean? Like at least be able to go 20 over or something, you know what I mean? Brother, you go 5 over, you're catching a ticket. You go 3 kilometers over, you're catching a ticket. Finally, people.
You see what I'm saying? I've been talking about this. Rebel News used to hire me, you know what I mean? I've seen people in my comments saying CP24 needs to hire me. I'm too gutter for CP24, brother. I'm giving them the real facts. See what I'm saying?
We have cameras
CP24 doesn't want. If I go to CP24, everybody's gonna fire them.
filming cameras. George Orwell must be rolling in his grave right now. But here's the question. Is this speed camera all about ensuring public safety, or is it a cash grab? Because I can tell you this, folks, even in part-time service, because half the time it's being cut down or even thrown into a pond yonder, this camera so far has issued more than 68,000 tickets. Translation, that is more than $7 million from one single part-time camera. Is this person
One single part-time camera, and what are they doing with the money? They're sending it to Ukraine. You know what I mean? They're helping everybody but Canadians.
who is cutting down the camera essentially on a regular basis? Is he a vandal that deserves to have the book thrown at him? Or is he a modern day Robin Hood going to bat for Toronto's ever beleaguered motorists? You know, driving in Toronto.
Bro, he's definitely a Robin Hood, bro. Everybody has to do their part. Just like how I blew the whistle. You know what I mean? Some people have to go in the field and do what they have to do. That's why I put the disclaimer out. I'm not gonna do it with my black ass, right?
Toronto is hellacious these days. That's not my opinion. Do you know Toronto has the worst traffic in all of North America? And yes, I'm including New York City, Los Angeles, and even Mexico City. We are the worst, and it's all because we have a city council that doesn't care about the motorists. In fact, for several years, we have had a war on the car. They have made driving in Toronto insufferable. And so maybe this is a person that is striking a blow for the Hogtown motorists. I mean, city council, I think they purposely want to make driving as horrible as possible. Why? They want.
I've been saying this, bro. Hold on, let me see if I have this other video, bro. Let me go to this other video. You guys are not taking this seriously, bro. It's like, and when a man like me talks about it, and you guys are not catching on, it makes me feel like, yo, what's going on in society? I'm from the trenches. How is this reaching the trenches and this is not being fixed? How is somebody, like, brother, I'm no Harvard graduate. I'm no Harvard graduate. You see what I'm saying? Play this one for you guys.
Oh, brother, when will these petty-ass politicians stop trying to press the people for every penny? The Canadian scam chronicles continue. Over 3,000 tickets issued to 200 towed in Toronto's downtown. No stopping crackdown. Fam, right now, if you have a little beater, the government's looking at you like you're living lavish and they want to hit a lick off of you. Fam, no cap. The other day, I seen an elder lady almost catch a ticket, walk into the ticket meter to go pay for our ticket. It makes no goddamn sense.
It's diabolical, bro.
Just because she wasn't fast enough to walk there and walk back, the parking patrol almost gave her a ticket. I can't make this shit up, bro. First, they put up red light cameras at every major intersection. Then they put up 150 more speed cameras on top of the billion speed cameras that are already there. And now this? Nah, fam, the government are some thirsty thieves at this point. It seems like they're trying to milk the man for all their money. No diddy, no diddy.
Yo, a man said, which New York cop relocated to plague Toronto with parking violations, money grab? We already have the worst highway traffic act ticket options.
3,000 tickets and 245 vehicles towed. You know how much money they're making for the, and where's it all going? Back to Ukraine again, you know what I mean? In a 2-week blitz, they're saying, from January 18th to the 27th. They're just eating off the man. The finesse they use, they really think the people are dumb. Targeting key corridors during peak hours. Their initiative aiming to reduce congestion and improve traffic flow. Aiming to induce... Brother, what about all these patio lanes? What about all these bike lanes? What about all these speed bumps? What about these one-way streets? You know what I mean? You're trying to stop congestion and you're putting up speed cameras on every corner. Make it make sense, brother. Nah, you're trying to run up the bag off the mandem. You're trying to run off the bag off the people. Fam, at this point, these politicians are some predators just preying on its people, trying to pickpocket everybody. Oh, bro.
And to use public transit, that is not a viable alternative for so many people here in the 416. But you have ideologues on council that are basically driven by, I don't know, the cult of climate change, that they want to see residents abandon their cars. And if you don't, there will be a camera monitoring your speed and you will be slapped with a big fine in the mail. So bottom line, it comes down to this, folks. I guess I can't condone somebody breaking the law. I guess I can't condone vandalism. But wow, do I understand it. Do me a favor, reach out to Rebel News in the comment section. Tell me, whoever this person is he a hero or a zero? For Rebel News, I'm...
At this point, I feel like the government does not care. They're making it so everybody is on a hamster wheel, just working and working, just to pay more bills, so they can just keep extracting more money from us. The sad thing is, a lot of our parents moved here thinking Canada was a land of opportunity, and it's on a higher rate, it's becoming the land of poverty, like I said before. Like, personally, I refer to Canada at this point as the 13 provinces of poverty. That's what Americans are going to soon start calling us, you know what I mean? The 13 provinces of poverty. It seems like the Canadian government is trying to erase the middle class and make sure everybody is either starving and living check to check, or either filthy rich, you know what I mean? Because even when you look at these houses, they're all rooming houses nowadays. You know, nobody owns their own house. Even when they own their own house, they have to rent it out just to, it's all a Ponzi scheme. It's all monopoly, you know?